In this section, we will talk about the side menu of i3CONNECT Studio. Within Studio, the side menu is basically what glues together the entire experience. It's accessible from every screen, for example the home screen, Android applications, but also from external sources like HDMI or USB-C. You can find the side menu with the notches on either side of the display. By pressing the notch, we get into the first view of the side menu. In this view, you will find your most used tools or settings that you would like to change on the fly. For example, we can always open our whiteboard, start an annotation or share our screen, and find settings such as power settings, locking our screen, or maybe freezing our screen. Finally, on the bottom, we can change our volume and brightness. Now from here, we can also see all of the installed apps on this display. You can access them by pressing on the grid icon on the top right of the side menu and scrolling through to find your favorite application. There's also a notification section there, which shows all the notifications from the apps on our display. And finally, by pressing the gear icon in the middle, we get to the second view of the side menu. In the second view of the side menu, you can further configure and personalize your studio experience. On top, you will find settings for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and hotspot. And on the bottom, there are 3 sections to adjust your interface. First is the launcher section. In this section, we can change the appearance of our home screen. For example, we can change the way our notch looks and feels, maybe giving it a bit more contrast, or also opening it from the bottom. As well as change the theme for Studio. As you can see, we can change, for example, to Electric Aqua Dark. And now we are using Studio in a dark mode. Let's quickly change that back. In the second section, we can adjust our home screen tiles. As you can see, we have 4 tiles configured on this display. We can press an existing tile and see its settings, or we can press the plus icon to add an additional tile. For example, a tile to an external source. Let's select HDMI 3 or 2, and let's give it a custom label. This is useful when, for example, you always have your laptop connected to the same HDMI cable. If we call this laptop, and we press save, it's always clear for users where this tile will take them. We can also remove tiles by just pressing them, pressing delete, and now we're back to the configuration that we are used to. Home screen tiles can be configured from 1 up until 8 home screen tiles. In the final section, we can adjust our widgets. The widgets are the additional elements that you find on the home screen, such as the date and time, as well as the screen sharing information. In this section, we can simply turn them off to give it a more of a minimal look, or turn them back on if you want all information to be ready at a glance. Now that concludes the side menu of i3CONNECT Studio.